अगर इतना टैलेंटेड होता तो नेशनल टीम में खेल रहा होता अब तक।
तेरे जैसा टैलेंट पहले भी देखा मैंने।
तू बता काके, खेलो कि नहीं खेलो?
शाहिद कपूर एंड मृणाल ठाकुर फिल्म जर्सी फाइनली बड़े पर्दे पर रिलीज हुई है एंड आई थिंक अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल हैव बीन वंडरिंग यार कब रिलीज होगी बिकॉज ऑफ कोविड देयर वाज अ डिले देन आई थिंक अदर फिल्म्स आर रिलीजिंग ऑन द सेम वीकेंड एज देम देयर वाज अ डिले बट फाइनली इट इज आउट एंड अपेरेंटली इट नीड्स वर्ड ऑफ माउथ बिकॉज ज्यादा बज नहीं है अबाउट द फिल्म जर्सी कैन आई प्लीज टेल यू आई actually watched the movie about 10 days ago and I have been dying to tell you all about the film because mere liye it was really good and now we'll tell you why we don't think there's much of a buzz about the film because Jaggu bichara has tried to watch it in 2 different cinemas.
So here's the thing, right? The idea was to catch first show and here in the UAE they'll release on Thursday. The thing is, I tried to book tickets. I didn't book tickets like yesterday or day before because when I logged on, it was fully empty. So I'm like, "Ala, jaake wahan baithte hain yaar aaram se." Last night I tried to book tickets for a 11 a.m. show in one cinema and 11:45 a.m. show in another cinema, and both shows were then cancelled. They were both cancelled. So the next show is like late in the night today. So I mean, well.
Yeah,
I'd rather get the review
so
out there.
I have a feeling that people are thinking, yaar, pata nahi hame ye film dekhni chahiye ya nahi. As somebody who did watch it 10 days ago,
100% dekhni chahiye. I want to see it. They're not letting me see
it. So, okay. So Jersey, as you know, it's about the cricket jersey and trailer mein pata chal jata hai. What, Jaggu?
No, it is about a Sindhi cricketer who immigrates to New Jersey.
No, it is not.
It's about
not.
Jersey cows.
Shut up, man.
Shahid Kapoor is a farmer who imports cows from Jersey. Jersey cows.
You mean the auntie cow? Because Indian cows are our mothers and abroad the cows are our aunts.
Auntie cows, no, they're from Jersey.
Auntie
they
cows.
literally are from Jersey.
Acha, ठीक है. So Jersey film में there are no cows. It is most certainly about the cricket jersey, and it is mostly, and you would think a cricket film है because poster पे you see Shahid in a cricket jersey with the bat, stadium, fields, and all, and you're like, oh, it's a cricket film. Yes, it is, but it is much more than that because it is mostly about the relationship that a father shares with his son. And that's what really works for the film. So even in the trailer, Jaggu, you can tell कि emotion पे heavy है ये film.
Here's my thing with the trailer, not a problem per se, but the thing with the trailer is there's far more Shahid Kapoor than there is Mrunal Thakur. Now, you and I both know, and pretty much everybody does, that one, Mrunal Thakur completely self-made, 2, fabulous actor. So I was wondering why I wasn't seeing enough of her. And Pankaj Kapur also barely came. So is it fully Shahid heavy or is there enough going on?
So it is Shahid's character's story, his journey. You know कि it's basically about a cricketer जो 26 की उम्र में at the peak of his career and he plays Ranji and he's very good and all, gives up because he doesn't get selected and he just gives up and says forget it, like I don't want to play cricket only anymore. And how 10 years later when he's 36 years old he's like nahi, I want to now play and I want to play for India. And all of us who follow cricket know कि 36 की उम्र में for a new player to break into the Indian cricket team is next to impossible, but he still believes he can
retiring
do it.
At that age, yeah.
Correct. But he still believes it is possible, and it is one man's belief, and he needs to do it, and for nothing else. But the fact that his son, looks up to him and believes he's a hero, and he says, "जब आप खेलते हो ना, आप hero लगते हो," and that little thing is enough for him. And towards the end of the movie, you kind of realize why he wanted to play, why he quit in the first place, why he made that comeback, and it's quite an emotional film. I surprised myself by like randomly getting goosebumps and tears.
Really?
And I'm not particularly emotional types, as Jaggu knows.
I know this. Now tell me, this is the story that you have explained to me. Some of the gleaning, of course, we get from the trailer itself. And I like the trailer, so I want to see the film. But now tell me about the actors. There's Shahid, there is Mrunal, there's Pankaj Kapur. There's also that little boy who's playing his son.
Yes,
Rohan?
yes.
I forget his name. Rohan?
Ronit Kamra is a chotu. And he is very good. Like बच्चे बच्चा होने के बावजूद he is really good, very convincing. हर एक एक्टर is supremely convincing. आपको नहीं लगता कि एक्टिंग कर रहे हैं. Very restrained, internalized performances. You really feel for each character. Shahid, as we all know, is a very, very good actor, and he is very, very good in this. Mrunal, जिसने हाल ही में I think 10 फिल्में पूरी की हैं, is just growing better and better and better, and she is wonderful in this film. Pankaj ji, who you don't see too much of in the trailer, is thankfully present throughout the film. Like third lead, or like at par with these guys. And because it is Shahid's story, yes, you see more of him. But ऐसा नहीं है कि बाकी characters को आप miss करते हो, or you're like इनको like enough screen time नहीं मिला. नहीं, क्योंकि जो भी उन्हें screen time मिला है, they have shined. And there are very convincing performances, very restrained performances. I'll tell you, my issue with it was, जब मैंने शुरू की फिल्म, मुझे लगा यार it'll be like Tufan, and you're reminded of Tufan, unfortunately, because Mrunal is also in Tufan. And I'm like, yaar, it's the same film kyun kar di dobara? Because
but isn't that?
No. So no.
Okay.
So if you're avoiding watching the movie thinking it may be too much like Tufan, it's not. It's similar in terms of, yes, there is a comeback, and yes, there is a person who at a later age in life tries to take on a challenge that is meant for younger people. So that is the similarity. But
I have another question.
But
the difference between the two movies is clear.
Yes.
Okay. With Shahid, are you being partial? Did you not date him at some point?
I did not date him. Please, he was a chotu. Okay, he's like 2-3 years younger than I am. But no. We used to work in Shamaks together and dance together, and he was my dance assistant and all. But it was no.
So you're not being partial.
I have enough friends, Jaggu, who are perhaps not as talented, and they know that I think they're not that talented, but I highlight what they're really good at.
Excellent. Now I have another question. In terms of cricketing.
Yes.
83 was better, or?
No. 83 is full on about cricket.
Okay.
And you feel every match. In this, so in the second half is when you really get to see the cricketing action. But if you're going into say like, oh my God, jaise Lagan mein feels आई थी cricket की, and 83 में आई थी, nahi, but जो भी दिखता है, you get absorbed in the game.
Okay,
so it's not a hardcore cricket film. Like don't go in expecting कि पूरा match हम देखेंगे and we'll be very, very excited. So not like 83. It is heavy on emotion. Very nice performances, and the thing is, ये film already बन चुकी है and super hit रह चुकी है Telegu में, and Gowtam,
yes. And the same director is doing it again,
made
right?
It. Correct. And he's done a stellar job. My only issue with the film is पहले half में थोड़ा time लग रहा है. So you feel, when जब interval आता है and you're like, oh God, अभी interval आया, मतलब और बाकी है, then you know that the pace has been slagging, but the second half flies by. So
excellent. So now I have to ask you this, because it is going against KGF 2.
Yes. अब KGF 2 मैंने नहीं देखी, and ना तो मैंने KGF 1 देखी है. हाँ.
That's fine. But you're saying this is good enough to say, okay, there is a mega blockbuster in the making in the cinemas, but Jersey is still worth a watch. So you could potentially see Jersey first.
So because I saw it in the cinema, and you're at a screening, so you kind of wait to see the credits roll at the end. वरना rude लगता है कि film खत्म हो गई, हम निकल गए. Because the people involved in the film are there, and you kind of sit and you watch and you realize that the credits rolled for about 5-6 minutes. And the thought in my head was, my God, एक film के पीछे कितने सारे लोगों की मेहनत होती है. And that thought was like, यार इसीलिए देखनी चाहिए फिल्में in a cinema.
Right.
Because it is an industry in itself. It is, creating employment for that many people. इतने सारे लोगों की मेहनत, and which is why, so whether you're a KGF fan, whether you're a Jersey fan, whether you're just a fan of cinema, try and watch it all. इतने सालों से we've been waiting to go back to the theaters and all. This is a movie I feel it would touch your heart and it stays with you. I saw it 10 days ago and it's still there. And now when I hear the songs, like Asus are coming, because it's sort of evoking that emotion again. It is lovely, and it's definitely worth a watch.
Excellent. So for many reasons, one should go. If you're a Shahid Kapoor fan, this is his first movie after 2019, Kabir Singh. So you want to see that. This is a much delayed movie. If you are a Mrunal Thakur fan, as both of us are, She's obviously given a sterling performance yet again, so definitely worth seeing. Now, Tarana, I want to ask you on a scale of 1 to 5, how many stars for Jersey?
3.5.
3.5. That's actually pretty good.
It is, because the pace for me was a little sluggish, and by the time I realized, oh, it is quite different from Jersey and all. Already in my head, I was like, "Pata nahi." It's like, no, sorry, not Jersey. Oh, it's like Tufan. Oh, it's reminding me of Kabir Singh. I was like, "Pata nahi kyun bana rahe hai film? What is the point?" And all. By the time I understood it, I think I had already thought that maybe it's not that good a film. Hence, it is not higher. But if you like strong performances, you've got it. If you like to see father-son chemistry, not just Shahid and the little one, but also Pankaj Kapur, along with his actual real-life son, Shahid Kapoor, their scenes are just fantastic together. And if you like to see a well-made film with a very, very good script, please watch Jersey. So 3.5.
You're not asking me my score?
Jaggu, there is no score. You couldn't watch the movie. Now make an effort and go and watch it tonight.
Absolutely right. 100%. And when you're doing that, please, once you've done it and you watched our review as well as you've seen the movie, please comment. Please, of course, share this video to people who want to go and see Jersey. We're big on supporting the underdog, so we're happy for you to share this to with as many people as you can. Please like, please subscribe, please hit the bell icon, do all of that. Most importantly, comment. We need to know what you're thinking.
Absolutely. Thank you for watching. We are Jaggu and Tarana. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, butterfly.